Good morning, everyone. I'm standing outside in the rain in my driveway. I have another clean for free, and I will put the other house I did. There's 3 videos in the playlist. I will link that in case you want to watch that. But anyway, today I am going to do someone's laundry room. So I'm gonna bring you along with me. So here we are on the way. I'm with my daughter-in-law.
Hi.
She's going to help me today. We're almost there. Okay, here we are. This is our first look at the laundry room. You can see the countertops are full. This is a very narrow laundry room. The back shelf there by the window is full. The washer, dryer, the shelf, the water heater. Our goal for this first day was to clear the floor, take the laundry home and wash it at our house, and clear off all of the surfaces except for that big long countertop, which we knew we won't be able to do that on the first day.
Just kind of.
So here's, oh, and then this goes with it too. The outside there. So here we go. Very, very narrow. All right. So first step is to get out the trash off of the floor, and my daughter-in-law is getting the laundry all out to the car, and that's where we started right there. This view here is only going to be a couple more seconds, but I wanted to zoom out as far as I could to get the whole floor at the same time while we were clearing it off. And then don't worry, it gets way better after this. This is just the only view I could capture the floor at the moment. So here we go, almost done. I'm gonna start on this, maybe on this counter right here so that I can look at. Just noticed myself on my daughter-in-law's camera. Okay, well that's her. This is trash. There were a lot of cardboard boxes, and I know that you can always use cardboard boxes for different things to store things and use them for organization and stuff like that, but she had so many really nice plastic organization bins that we didn't really save the shoe boxes actually, because they were taking up a lot of space, because you know you can't really fold them flat. At the time that I am recording this voiceover, we still have not gone through those plastic organizers that you see on the counter there, but at some point we hope to be able to go through all those, and I'll bring my label maker over and make some nice labels and stuff. So this first go through, what I'm basically doing is just trying to clear some counter space off, and I'm basically just putting like items with like items. Like if I find loose change, I put it in that little cup. If I find batteries, I was putting them in that plastic bin that's on top of the white plastic bin that's in the back. Then I was just basically just trying to make different piles of things and getting a feel for what's there. And there, here you see me saving this cardboard box for now, until I realized how many empty plastic bins that we were going to end up with. And then once I realized, oh, I guess we don't really need these, then I just started recycling them just to get them out of the way and save space. That narrow gray bin to the right where I just put something in, I started using that as like a medical bin, because I saw like a lot of like braces for wrists and whatnot. So that's where I just started putting that stuff. And then later you'll see me empty that all out again, because there were other things in the bottom of it that I hadn't cleaned out yet. We made a little box of stuff that we would find that was just like toys, like stuff for kids, and kept that separate. And then, like, if we found cords, we started a box to hold all the cords. I had like a medical box that would hold like the ace bandages and braces and things like that. We found like all the Christmas things we would put in one spot and stuff like that. What we're doing is called macro organizing. If you watch Clutterbug at all, I just saw her do a live the other day, and she was basically talking about just this, where if you have a room like this, you cannot just sit there and focus on one very specific category. Like, so you put all the medical stuff together, period. That's it. And then when and if you have time to go back, then you can go back and micro organize it into different categories and stuff like that. But for now, you don't have time to really hyper focus on any one thing, or you'll never make any progress. So we had to just keep focusing on just macro organizing. So we put all the Christmas stuff in like one bin. Now later on, if you wanted to, you could put, you know, the wrapping paper in one spot and the decorations in one spot, and you know what I mean, and get more detailed later on. But yeah, for now we were just macro.
I could go either way. There's a lot of boxes. Random. Yeah, I'm just categories. Basically, I'm just right now. My goal is to just go through, get rid of obvious trash, and basically, I'm taking an assessment, like an inventory. Like, okay, what all do we have to deal with here? Yeah, that'd be good.
Started out with this little bin of cords, but then by the time we got through this day, we ended up with a great big box of cords. And that one that you see right there with the blue little handles on it, I think that's the one we ended up using for the cords, as opposed to the one next to it that I just put the cord in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's easy.
We ended up finding like 6 bags, like kind of like the one I just put up there. So basically what I ended up doing is, I'm going to stop saying basically now, but what I ended up doing is putting all the bags inside that other bag, and then it didn't take up any more space than just the one bag. And all those cleaners that you see in that clear tub right there that I've been collecting every time I find one, ended up going on the shelf above the washing machine.
Some people have right on the parvo. You know what I mean? Like, put all these kid things that I've been finding and piling up right here, and then just put them in this little box. And
those playing cards right there, they're just single playing cards by themselves. And some people might be watching this and thinking, like, why did you save those? Well, the thing is, when you're doing someone else's place, you can't just make up your own rules.
This is stuff that can get put away. It seems like it's clean. Okay, these are all baggies. Okay, let's see.
So there was a load of clothes in the washing machine that we did end up putting in the dryer, and we planned on turning the dryer on when we were going to leave, because we didn't want the dryer to be running while we were there, because then it would be too noisy for the camera. But then when we left, we forgot to turn the dryer on. Oh. But that's okay. We called and let them know to turn their dryer on.
Okay, and then you got, we should be good. All right. That's good. Yeah. This is a birthday thing. Candles. Which one? This is like a phone somewhere.
Here's another bag that goes inside the bag of bags. So I go back and forth about whether or not I should speed up the videos where there is talking involved. But I realize that, you know, people they can't understand you when you have it sped up because it's going so fast. And also, I'm clipping out things in between so that you're not having to watch, you know, the camera when nobody's in it and no action is going on. And so that's why I leave the talking in there, because I don't want to really do background music. Because music, especially for me, like, it's very specific. I don't usually like watching videos where they use music. I would rather just hear the cleaning sounds. That's just me personally. I just find it soothing and comforting to listen to the clitter clatter of you know, just stuff being moved around and organized. And I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I kind of feel bad because we didn't clean up. I should have used like a vacuum. I should have asked if there was like a vacuum with a hose. I could have sucked this stuff up instead of just knocking it down, because it was just going like behind the washer and dryer, and then like it's still there now. So yeah, man, if we had more time, we could definitely move the washer and dryer out from the wall and clean back in behind there a lot better and get rid of the cobwebs and whatnot. Yeah, also our focus there that day wasn't necessarily cleaning or micro organizing. It was basically just, you know, getting rid of the trash, getting rid of the laundry, and then just trying to macro organize. So I wasn't really focused on hyper cleaning on this day anyways. Yeah, I put the cleaning products and stuff up there because most of the boxes that I got down from that shelf were all empty anyway. wanted to go nice and slow for you here so you could get a good before picture. It's going to be amazing. It's dirtylicious. Oh yeah, here's this. Oh, this is amazing. Whenever I watch Ari Katerina on YouTube, she always says dirtylicious and talks about how amazing the cobwebs and stuff are. I just think that is so funny. So I was channeling my inner Ari. I just find this so satisfying. The transformation, the before and after on stuff like this. Oh, look at this. So amazing. Woohoo! Yes. Okay, we'll go back to double time now. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's so fun for me. I love it. Looks so much better already. Oh, yes. This one was already empty. Oh, yeah, baby. That was really the best. Okay, now, watch this. Here. Should I make a video? Yeah, I can get on it. Oh, yeah. It was so nice having my daughter-in-law with me on this day because, I mean, look at the amazing cameraman work she did for me. So much better than trying to just put it on a tripod or hold it with your hand. And then usually when I do that, everything that I'm trying to film doesn't even show up. I really need to get some touch-up paint and fix that so that the wall is white and the wood doesn't have any white. I don't know if I could have scraped that paint off with my razor blade that I brought, or maybe just get some brown paint and paint the windowsill.
Yeah. That was awesome. If it was summertime, yeah. Okay, now, this needs to be clean too, but I'm just gonna move this here for now. Put this here.
Yeah, this window didn't open very far, and it was kind of hard to clean because I only brought like this one rag because I knew most of the job was just going to be for organizing and like decluttering and stuff. So yeah, I wasn't really prepared for that window, but we did really good on it. I mean, it just looks kind of brand new now. Really satisfying. Yeah, but this windowsill could definitely use a coat of paint or some new varnish, colored varnish or something.
That's kind of nice. It is a good bonding experience. Yeah, that's what it is. I wonder if we should put the wrapping paper. Did you put, I think it. This is a lot of random stuff.
I'm trying to figure out what category this box of items are to be considered so I know like where to put it.
This wall.
Yeah, I definitely need to do a better job, like with maybe a wet rag or something, because the broom, it got most of it, but yeah, it still needs another little going over.
If we had more time, we could get these washer and dryer out of here and clean behind. Yeah.
Our main focus wasn't necessarily on cleaning on this day, though. It was just basically, like I said, organizing and decluttering and not cleaning, but we'll get there.
Brand new.
This was a satisfying little section to clean off, you know, just real small, but there's like a lot of stuff on it. So the difference between before and after was really satisfying to see.
Yeah, I don't know. This is for like laminating a photograph. Yeah, for like putting little tiles up, like the backsplash in kitchens and stuff, in bathrooms. You can stick little yeah, pieces of it. My allergies are making me cough.
I don't know what that little yellow cap thing is. I just now noticed it while I was editing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'm going to categorize the cleaning stuff because I think that's not a big enough area to store it all. I saw like 2 bottles of the same product and both of them were like half empty. Okay, cool. Was that a pessimistic thing to say? I should have said they were both half here. So if we find any more Christmas stuff, it'll be easy to just add to it. Okay. And I'm gonna put this bag this way so you can see what's in it. And if we find any more gift bags, we can slide them in there. Okay, these are drapes, I think. These are more bags. If we need any more bags. Okay. I think there's other bags that should I come with it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 2 small clothes. Whoops. Okay. So this, I mean, if that's what that is. And this is sunscreen. This is a tool.
Sorry about that background noise. It's not the washer or the dryer. It must be the furnace. I didn't even notice it while we were working in there, but I can definitely hear it as I edit this.
Sunscreen with it, maybe? Okay. So now we can just remove those. Oh, shit. This goes.
Yeah, this whole shelf here had mostly just bins full of like different kind of medical products or bathroom products. And so I was basically just opening up each bin, making sure that that is in fact what was in there. And then if I saw other things that belong in different categories, I would take them out. But we ended up just going through that and then kind of putting all the medical stuff back on that cart. Eventually, I'd like to go through that and put like all the medicine in one and all the first aid in one and, you know, stuff like that, because right now it's just like every category is in every bin. I moved the camera back over to that first counter that I had cleared off, and now I have to go through all the stuff that I piled back up on it again from the washer and dryer and windowsills, and there are different categories and stuff of things that I had found. And now I'm trying to go through it again.
This is a broken clock. Tape right here, so. Okay. If you come across any batteries, yeah, this. Or this windowsill.
Yeah, it felt so good to empty this ledge little shelf here, because you could tell that it hadn't been emptied for a long time, so it was just like super fun to spray it all down and get it all nice and clear and just leave it clear.
Probably. Yeah, these things I don't know. There's most of those better labels than what's on it. Right. Ideally. Yeah.
At this point, I was still trying to set up organization bins so that when we run across certain things, we can separate them out and organize them. But eventually we realized that we had way more than enough bins, didn't really need them, and I was able to get rid of the cardboard boxes, like I said. I think I said that already. I don't know. I guess I did pile stuff back up on that shelf, but eventually I uncluttered it again. So I started putting a lot of the home decor stuff up on that windowsill, and then later we ended up putting all the home decor stuff down below in the cabinet to my left of where I'm standing. That is where we ended up storing all the dishes. She had a lot of, like, I think it must be like antique stuff or tea party stuff or some kind of dishes, like heirloom type sets of dishes that she doesn't really use. And the home decor, that's where we ended up putting all that stuff. So we don't realize until we're done going through every single thing what all we have. What are we dealing with? We don't know until we actually pick everything up and look at it. Then we figure out, okay, the bulk of this is this, and then we put that in the biggest space we have, and so on.
Yeah, I think depends on what order you want to see in.
That white tray, it's for like breakfast in bed or like a desk that you use in bed or on a chair or something. Man, I moved that thing at least 3 times. I don't know if she's going to end up keeping it or not, but we'll find out. You have to stay tuned. Yeah, my daughter-in-law was working on the left and I was working on the right and going toward the left, so we met in the middle. So that's a big box of cords that she's putting up in that cupboard there, and then I'm just loading all the Ziploc bags that I had found. And there's actually more in the other cupboard to the left, but if you watch next week's video, you'll see how we reorganize the cabinets. And then for the third video on this laundry room, we're going to try to go through some of the stuff with her and see if we can declutter a lot of it so that the counters can be empty. That way she has room to like fold her laundry and stuff.
Oops. Let's see. Here's a boot thing. Here's a. Not really sure what to do with this.
the whole box of extra storage bins that we were able to not need to use just by consolidating and organizing and putting like with like and getting rid of obvious trash and stuff like that.
She said she thinks it's the craft stuff. At first she thought maybe it was not St. Helen's ashes. But then she remembered she didn't collect it in that, so.
Well, anyway, this is all like medicine, medical, bathroom stuff here. The floor is all clear. These are all empty bins. This is all Christmas stuff, and there's like sheets and pillowcases in that cabinet. The top of that's all nice and clean, and the cleaning stuff is all there. So that the washer and dryer is cleared off and clean. The windowsill's clean. And then all this stuff has been gone through and sorted and organized into piles, but we don't have any room in the cupboards to put it away yet. We went back the next day and did the cupboards, and that video you will see next week. But anyway, thank you for being here with me today and keeping me company while I clean this room, laundry room, and I'll see you next time we come back and finish. Bye.